This is Woodman here. The concept of secret societies and covens being infiltrated or betrayed by their own members is rooted in several factors that relate to human nature, organizational dynamics, and historical precedents. In other words, it's usually inevitable at some point that these groups will fall. Let's look at human nature and motivations. Members of secret societies or covens may initially join for various reasons, such as seeking knowledge, power, belonging, trying to achieve some kind of goal. But individual motivations can evolve or be influenced by external factors. Some members may become disillusioned with the group's overall cause and goals, their leadership, and their practices over time, causing some dissension in the ranks. There are also going to be a lot of ethical or moral conflicts that will arise. As members become more involved in the secret society or coven, they may encounter actions or beliefs that conflict with their personal values or their ethical principles. And although they're sworn to secrecy, this internal conflict can lead to them to question their allegiance and inevitably choose to expose or betray the group because they no longer want to be associated with certain acts or deeds that they feel will lead to ruin. There's also the matter of personal gain and or redemption. Betrayal can also stem from personal motives such as seeking financial gain, fame, or redemption for past actions. In some cases, individuals may betray their comrades or their leaders in exchange for perhaps even immunity or reduced punishment for their own involvement. They may realize, you know what, the jig is up, and if I'm not ahead of the curve, then I will be one of the ones that gets tossed to the wolves at the end, as somebody will scapegoat me, right? There's also external pressures and threats, outside influences such as legal investigations, law enforcement scrutiny, or perhaps even societal backlash. Once these secrets come to light, members may find themselves having to disclose sensitive information about the group in order to lessen their own involvement. This would outweigh any loyalty to the secret society or coven because, quite frankly, they don't want to be the one who's left holding the bag. Then there's, of course, leadership exposures and scandals. Leaders within these groups often wield significant power and influence, which creates a great imbalance. When leaders are exposed for misconduct, corruption, or criminal activities, it can undermine the secrecy and legitimacy of the entire organization, as many of the members will feel compromised. This exposure may prompt disillusioned members to come forward with revelations that further tarnish the group's reputation. But of course, at this point, they're trying to disassociate themselves from these leaders that have brought humiliation or embarrassment upon themselves. Public awareness and backlash in an interconnected world with heightened media scrutiny and investigative journalism, information about secret societies and covens may become public knowledge rather swiftly. And once exposed, the public's perception and outrage can lead to many legal consequences, including lawsuits, criminal actions, social stigma, and even further actions against the collective as a whole, in which people may be found jointly and severally liable, which they won't want to do, and they'll want to inevitably betray fellow members to lessen the extent of exposure for themselves. Revelations of dark acts, illegal activities, unethical practices can destroy the group's image and credibility, which will dismantle the organizational structure and lead to legal repercussions for its members. So, very soon, each may in turn betray their own oath and go their own way. Then there are historical precedents, right? Throughout history, numerous secret societies and covens have been exposed or disbanded due to internal conflicts, betrayals, or external pressures. These events they serve as cautionary tales about the risks associated with maintaining secrecy and engaging in controversial activities within these covens or cabals. In conclusion, the vulnerability of secret societies and covens to betrayal or exposure stems from complex factors, which we previously discussed, but they include human psychology, ethical dilemmas, external pressures, fears, the consequences, the liability, the exposure for criminal action. And so the potential for betrayal underscores the fragility of these clandestine arrangements, as well as their susceptibility to unraveling from within, and will lead to social scorn, public scrutiny, and inevitable legal repercussions. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you're new here, welcome aboard. You know, you are welcome to become family. If you're a returning channel subscriber, I appreciate you. You keep the channel going. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please get the message out about this channel. I appreciate you all so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. May God bless you and continue to bring wonderful things to your lives each and every day as we embark on this spiritual journey together. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care.